Yesterday, Maxine Waters, 86 years old, 18 terms in Congress, storms up to a federal building in LA during migrant riots and gets literally slammed out. They literally shut the door on her face. Welcome to Nelly Miranda.
I want you to, hello. Congresswoman Waters, I just came to use my congressional authority.
Ma'am, our lobby is secure right now to all visitors.
Excuse me, I need to get in.
Contact our public affairs office.
I need to get in.
What are you hoping to do?
Give me a mic check.
I just want to see David work.
Would a congressperson normally be able to enter?
Normally, yes. What are you going to do? You going to shoot some kid who's afraid of you and run? You going to shoot an elected official? If you shoot me, you better shoot straight.
You heard that right. That's a sitting member of Congress telling federal officers who are standing there guarding a detention center during a migrant riot that they better shoot straight. Now, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be out there provoking riot control at 86 years old. I wouldn't be there at all. I was so nervous when she ran up the stairs, like, y'all auntie really got some agility. Like, check her out.
I want you to, hello. Congresswoman Waters.
She plays too much. Now, I wouldn't call this an act of bravery. This was a grandstanding, making a scene and drawing attention. And let's not forget, Congress Maxine Waters was just fined $68,000 by the Federal Election Commission. Not only is that pocket change for her, it's just the cost of doing business. A little fee for a career built on playing by a different set of rules. Now, she took excessive contributions. Her campaign made illegal cash disbursements. And when it came time to face the music, no criminal charges, no real investigation, just pay the fine, send your treasurer to training, move along, nothing to see here. Anyways, let's go back to the video.
One that's in charge, that can, an elected official has a right to go into, to check out what's going on. Who can I speak to? You know, anybody? No?
What was she even doing there? See, she was trying to get into a federal facility to see David Huerta, an SEIU union boss who had just been arrested in the middle of a pro-illegal immigration protest. So she walks up like it's a photo op, waving her hand and dropping her title. I'm Congressman Waters. And when the officer says the lobby is secure, she gets offended. How dare he? See, this is what we're dealing with. A politician so insulated by power that she cannot accept being told no. Instead of calming tensions, she escalates them. She doesn't say, let's work through the legal process. She doesn't say, respect the officers. They're just doing their job. Nope. She threatens them with the now famous line, you better shoot straight. This is both reckless and inflammatory considering the backdrop, migrant riots, fireworks, police under assault, and then here comes Waters, turning up the temperature, using her public position to gaslight the public and vilify law enforcement.
You going to shoot a protester because you don't like what they're saying? Why are the guns? Why are these guns here? That's my question. I don't get why the guns have to be here. We're a sanctuary city. We know Trump doesn't like us. We know that he's going to try to use us as an example. He's going to try to goad us so that he has a martial law. He even alluded to civil war at one point in talking about this issue.
Why the guns? Why the guns? Is Grandma serious? I know she ain't heard. I know she's heard the saying, don't show up to a gunfight with a knife. This is a violent protest, yet a riot. And police and National Guard are supposed to show up with their bare hand and bare ass. She cannot be serious. But hey, anything for the cameras, right? This is specifically why we need term limits. There's no reason someone needs to be in Congress for 30 years. Period. This is what happened when politicians stay too long and face too little consequences. She's out here pushing 90, not passing legislation, but making headlines, playing the victim, and exploiting her platform to attack law enforcement.
We have a bunch of crazy unreliable leadership in this country now. The president is in charge. He's in charge of all of the independent agencies. He's got the MAGA crowd around him, and they are saying some of the most outrageous and ridiculous things and trying to frighten and intimidate. And so I'm not surprised at what they're saying. They're crazy. They're outrageous. And the people of America gotta know what's happening. Trump hates us. He hates sanctuary cities. He's gonna try and make an example out of us. No, I'm not surprised.
In a dysfunctional way to criminalize people.
This is not just about deportation. This is about how they're going to treat people of color in America, and this is how he's going to get to have martial law because he wants to goad us into a fight. They have all the guns. We know they have all the guns. We got to let people know that we have a right to speak up. We're supposedly in a democracy and have a voice, but we've got to heighten that voice. We've got to improve that voice. We've got to get more people involved, and perhaps we can push back.
She's calling for better leadership. Oh, the audacity. Auntie Maxine Waters shows up provoking law enforcement and telling them to shoot straight. She's not even being held accountable. She's enabled, and the American people are tired of it. At the end of the day, this wasn't just a viral clip. It was a warning shot, a snapshot of what happens when politicians no longer serve the people, but serve themselves. This wasn't courageous. It was chaos. It wasn't protest. It was provocation. And it wasn't leadership. It was pure narcissism. So, I don't know. I want to hear from you. Should someone like Maxine Waters still be in office after 18 terms and multiple ethics scandals? If a conservative lawmaker had said you better shoot straight to a federal agent, would they still have a job? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And if you believe accountability should have no age limit and no party line, then make sure you like, share, and subscribe so we can continue to expose the foolishness. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.